School taught the formulas, but life hides the real equations. Welcome to the Unspoken curriculum, where we decode the hidden chapters of life.
They told you, if you just worked longer, harder, grinded more than anyone else, you'd win. But here you are, burned out, exhausted, and nowhere closer to the life you actually want. Welcome to the lie of hustle culture. And let's be honest, deep down, you've felt it too. That creeping doubt that maybe working more isn't the answer. That maybe it's a trap. Hustle culture didn't come out of nowhere. It was born out of survival. Factories, assembly lines, the 9-to-5 grind. If you didn't hustle, you didn't eat. Then came the modern age. Tech founders working 100-hour weeks. Influencers glamorizing no days off. We started to glorify overwork. Like pain proved value. Somewhere along the line, exhaustion became a currency. Proof you were trying. But trying doesn't always equal progress. Why do we keep buying into hustle? Because it feels good. Productivity is addictive. You tick things off a list and feel accomplished. Even if those things don't move you forward. It's a dopamine hit, but it's also a distraction. Most people are busy just to avoid being honest with themselves. And here's the darker truth. Some people hustle to avoid slowing down, because if they slowed down, they'd have to face what's not working. They'd realize they're climbing the wrong mountain. We look at Elon Musk, Kobe Bryant, Steve Jobs, and we remember the grind, but not the burnout, the breakdowns, the therapy, the teams behind them. You see the fire, but not the ashes. The truth is, no one builds an empire alone by working themselves to death. It takes systems, delegation, priorities, rest. Hustle culture turns outliers into role models without showing the full cost. Here's the part hustle culture doesn't want you to hear. Top performers don't just hustle. They recover strategically. They protect their mind. They engineer environments that produce excellence. Winners don't grind harder. They grind smarter, then rest without guilt. LeBron James sleeps 8 to 10 hours a night. Jeff Bezos famously avoids early morning meetings. Bill Gates blocks thinking time. They don't worship the grind. They optimize it. Let's talk consequences. Chronic fatigue, mental fog, burned bridges with loved ones. You might gain a paycheck, but you lose your peace. Burnout doesn't knock. It breaks down the door. And the worst part? You often don't notice the damage until it's too late. Here's the smarter, saner way to win. Prioritize leverage over labor. Ask, what gives me the highest return on effort? Build systems, not willpower. Habits beat hustle every time. Schedule recovery, not just tasks. You're not a machine. Even machines need maintenance. Define success on your terms. Your life is too important to outsource to trends. Discipline creates freedom. Strategy creates momentum. Burnout creates nothing. Hustle culture lied to you. But now you know the truth. You don't need to suffer to succeed. You need to be intentional. Work hard, yes, but only on what actually matters, and never at the cost of your soul. Rest is not weakness. It's the fuel for your next level. If you're ready to work smarter, live better, and succeed on your own terms, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Unspoken curriculum. Subscribe, decode the lessons school never taught, and win the inner game.
School left a gap. We're here to fill it. Subscribe and decode the hidden chapters of life.